When you do computer science and it's running and it's working, it's like a high. It's really like that euphoria that, and I see that sometimes you see some kids like really struggling and they're like, oh, I got it. I'm like, see, I told you. We are one of the first schools that opened up here in the Bronx that gives 4 years of computer science. The student population is predominantly students of color, and most of them come from this area of the Bronx.
Shanua plans her classes around the intersection of real computer science skill building with the really powerful components of student interest and students' own understanding of our culture and our society, and ways that computer science is around problem solving. And so what we see is students using the skills and the language of computer science to address issues that are of real import to us and of real import to them.
So they go through problem identifying phase, then they ideate a solution, then they begin to prototype that solution, and they test and collaborate with others to see how it's, to get some feedback on how that's working, and then they finally present it. One of the projects that we did, the whole design thinking, we were looking at equity within tech companies themselves, where they be more equitable with their staff, with their product, and how they introduced it in the community. So we narrowed down on a few companies like Facebook, and then they pretended to be a company, public relations company that was going to present to these companies like Facebook and TikTok and show them how they could be better.
She has really, really good relationships with students. Students respond really strongly to her in really positive ways. She's got their best interest at heart and really genuinely believes in their abilities as scholars. Especially the last 2 years, we saw teachers like Shanua going the extra mile every opportunity, calling students, talking to families, using email, using Discord to check in with students to see how they're doing. Hey, I didn't see you today. What's going on? How can I help? It's been an incredibly hard time, and I'm sure that a lot of our students got through it simply based on their connection with staff like Shanua.
It's important to me to give back, to show them that I came out that same neighborhood. I experienced some of the things that they might have experienced, and I am still pushing myself to do better. I hope I am a role model, especially for the female-identified students. I don't see much of myself in the industry. I haven't really had a chance to work closely and learn from or be mentored by someone who looks like me. So I hope that it encourages them that they have someone to identify with. And I've seen that actually happen even this year, because I had two female identified students that weren't doing well with the Python coding, but now they're doing really well with the design coding. I'm just like, so you thought you wasn't able to do this coding stuff, but it really was just you just needed something more visual. And just to see them going in and not even needing as much help. And I was just like, wow, this is your niche, you found it. It helps me move further in what I do, because I'm encouraged by how they learn and grow.